So hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, I'm Axit Patel and I help people just like you unlock their full potential through science-backed productivity strategies and incredible power of neuroplasticity. So welcome back again to the boring wisdom. So today the video is about something I'm really passionate about, how to be productive every single day for the rest of your life. So now I know that sounds like a tall order, but hear me out. It's absolutely possible. You can actually be productive every single day for the rest of your life. You just need the right tools, mindset, and the deep understanding of how your brain actually works. And lucky for you, that's exactly what we are going to dive into today. So grab a piece of paper and pen and let's get started with it. Section 1: Foundation of Productivity. So before you understand how to be productive for the rest of your life, first you need to understand that what productivity actually is. For most people, they think that productivity simply is getting more stuff done. But here's the true thing. Productivity is about efficiency and focus, and it's deeply tied to how your brain actually works. And your brain, my friend, is incredibly adaptable. That is called neuroplasticity. So when it comes to productivity, we can leverage neuroplasticity to literally rewire your entire brain to work smarter, not harder. So you can accomplish 16 hours of work in maybe 6 hours or maybe even less. But to do this, we need to understand the science behind habits, motivation, and focus. These are the three core concepts that we have to break down. So let's do them one by one. Point number one. Motivation is fleeting. We all know that motivation comes and goes. Someday you're super fired up, others day not so much, and you even have some days when you don't even want to work at all. But here's the thing, motivation is not the foundation of productivity. In fact, relying on motivation alone is a recipe for inconsistency. So let's take this for example. Your brain actually works on the data points. So say for example, you are motivated today to work for maybe 6 hours or maybe 5 hours a day. So you sit down, you record 7 videos today. And then on the other day, you're not motivated. So you don't do anything at all because you already have 7 videos created. So you don't work at all. So now your brain is rewiring itself to the point that when you're motivated, you work more. When you're not motivated, you don't work at all. That is how your brain is now rewired at. That is your neural pathway now. So this is how your brain actually works. So in order to make you consistent, in order to be productive for the rest of your life, you first need to understand that every single day you have to work and work at a specific point. Work only this much. Just you have to have a amount, okay, create a video a day. No matter how much motivated you are, you have to stop yourself that, okay, one video is done, that's it. I'm not gonna do more work. This is how you become consistent. This is how you set perfect neural pathways. This is the secret of neuroplasticity. Point number 2, habits are the game changer. So what's the secret to productivity in the long run? So according to neuroplasticity, when we repeat action consistently, our brain strengthens those neural pathways and make those things automatic. So say for example, I wake up, I sit on my laptop, and if I do that over and over again for a long enough period of time, that becomes automatic. That becomes my neural pathway. So every single time I wake up, I just sit on my laptop without even realizing it, because that is now my neural pathway. So the more you practice a habit, the easier it gets and the more productive you become without even thinking about it. Point number 3, focus is everything. Your brain is constantly distracted by all of these hyper-stimulating activity that the modern life has to offer. These are designed to pull you into millions of different directions at the same time. But focus is the key of doing deep work, meaningful work. So by strengthening your brain's ability to focus through specific techniques, you'll not only be more productive, but you'll also get better at what you do. So with these principles in mind, let's dive into specific strategies that will help you be productive for every single day for the rest of your life. So now that you understand the basic principle, let's just talk about the daily habits that you can start using right now to stay productive over a long period of time. First, start with power morning routine. So the first few hours of the day set the tone for everything that comes after. So you start by incorporating these key elements into your morning routine. First, hydrate and move. Because let's just say that's after 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body needs water and your brain needs oxygen. So the first few minutes you have of the day, you have to spend some time stretching or light exercise that will help wake up your brain and improve your focus. The second point is mindfulness or meditation. This helps to ground you and increase your mental clarity. Just for 5 to 10 minutes of mindfulness practice can help you set a productive tone for the day. Third point is plan your day. Use methods like time blocking technique or maybe Pomodoro technique, whichever you prefer or whichever helps you the most, to structure your task into focused intervals and make sure to prioritize the most important tasks first. Next, we have the power of deep work. So as Carl Newport outlines in his book Deep Work, one of the most powerful ways to achieve productivity is by deep uninterrupted focus. This means eliminating distractions and dedicating specific time blocks to your most important task. So here's how you do it. Set clear, measurable goals for each and every session that you have for your work. The more specific, the better. Create a distraction-free environment. Turn off all the notifications of your phone. Close unnecessary tabs of it in your laptop and make sure you have everything you need before you start. Water bottle, pen, paper, laptop, all of it. And use the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, 5 minutes of break. This keeps your brain sharp and prevents you from burning out. So next we have leverage neuroplasticity for habit formation. So you might have heard this saying that it takes 21 days to form a habit. Well, that's not entirely true. Research shows that it generally takes around 66 days to form a new behavior, to become that new behavior automatic. So here's the secret weapon that you can use to speed up this process, which is reinforcement. So when you perform a habit repeatedly, the neurons associated with that action gets stronger. So the more you practice it, the less effort it takes to perform that. So use habit stacking. This is the technique where you attach a new habit to an existing one. For example, after you brush your teeth in the morning, you could immediately meditate for 2 minutes. This creates a seamless flow of action, making it easier for your brain to integrate new habits. This was just an example. People usually don't brush their teeth and go on to meditation. That's just a random example. But you can do this kind of stuff to make it easier, to make the flow seamless. Then we have track and reflect. The act of tracking your progress is powerful. It not only keeps you accountable, but also helps you notice the patterns. You can actually understand your data points, like at what point you work the most. Is it in the morning? Is it in the evening? Or is it at the night? Do you actually procrastinate on this particular task or not? So consider using a habit tracker or journal to record your daily tasks, your daily wins, and the areas of improvement. So this will help you reflect on your progress daily, weekly, and helps you stay aligned with your long-term productivity goals. Dealing with challenges, section 3. So let's now talk about the challenges you'll face along the way and how to overcome them. First one, burnout. It's really normal to burn out time to time, like when you're working. Every single day you'll face burnout. And to avoid these burnout, make sure you're incorporating regular rests and recovery in your schedule. Maybe use something like Pomodoro. 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes of break, 25 minutes of work, and repeat that for 4 times, and then you take a longer break for 15 to 30 minutes. That's how it works. So you can also use techniques like a 4-day work week or a weekend recovery system to make sure you're not overworking yourself. So taking breaks is essential for productivity. Research shows that taking time away from work helps your brain process information and makes you more creative when you return back to it. Second, staying motivated. Remember, motivation ebbs and flows. Instead of relying on it, develop discipline. So when you have built strong habits, you don't have to wait for the motivation to strike. Just keep doing it. You're motivated, just keep doing it. You're unmotivated, just keep doing it. Keep reminding yourself your why and celebrate your small wins along the way to stay energized. The third challenge is overcoming distractions. The modern world is filled with distraction. The more I say it, the lesser it is. To stay focused, practice strategies like 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Making a phone call, writing an email, anything like that. Or maybe use productivity apps that blocks distracting websites. Consider turning off your phone's notification during deep work session to maintain focus. This is how you overcome distraction. You have to be really gone at your game if you want to actually win at what you do. Section 4, long-term productivity mindset. So now let's talk about the mindset that will keep you productive for a long haul. First one, growth mindset. Adopt a growth mindset. Understand that productivity isn't about just being perfect. It's about the progress that you make. You'll have good days, you'll have bad days, and that's really okay. The key is to learn from every experience and refine your system and keep on improving it. Collect the data points and keep on improving it. Second point is self-compassion. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be flexible and have your routine flexible. So if you miss a day or feel unproductive, be kind to yourself. Acknowledge the setbacks, learn from it, and keep moving forward. As I've already said, collect the data points and keep moving forward. Productivity isn't about being a robot. It's about balancing work with well-being. So the third point is continuous learning. The world is constantly changing. So are we. So keep learning, stay curious, and adjust your productivity strategies as need. The more you understand your own brain and what works best for you, the more productive you will become in a long run. So you have to collect the data points of how your brain actually works. Does it work well at the morning or night or maybe even in the evening? Collect all the data points and create your own schedule as per that. So there you have it, your blueprint for lifelong productivity. So by building powerful habits, mastering deep work, and understanding how to leverage your brain's neuroplasticity, you can stay productive every single day for the rest of your life. So this is all for today. See you.